What's good with it, BlakGooseTV family? Double salute as always. It's your boy Fluencer Boxing. I'm back at it again with some Fluencer Boxing news for my family members. Another reaction video. We on the reacting side of the game tonight. I ain't mad at it. I love the reaction videos, man. This what gets me so pumped up and excited because you know what I'm saying? They be speaking that real. You know what I'm saying? It's not speculation. It's not allegedly. It's not me telling you my perspective. It's like, nah, this is how they really feel. We have to acknowledge it. We have to accept it. Stop running with narratives. It's coming from their own mouth. So I love reaction videos for that. Now, this is coming from Benavidez Sr. Now, of course, it's the talk of the town. It's the talk of the boxing community. Canelo Alvarez saying he does not want to fight any more Mexicans in his career. If he retires 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now, 20 years from now, his plan, his hope, his goal is that none of his opponents from now until the day he retires are Mexicans. I've said it already. It was a lot of mixed reactions when it came to that, right? Went viral when it came to the boxing community. You had people saying that's crazy. You had people in the middle. You had people supporting it. You had all these different type of things being said. But who cares what us as casuals think? Who cares as us on the outside looking in think? So obviously a lot of people care because, you know what I'm saying, there's some big boxing media outlets. But in reality, who really cares about what us as non-fighters think? All that matters is what these guys think, how they feel about those statements. And then we can listen to that, break it down, analyze it, and say, okay, this is the case. But we got to listen to the actual fighters, the persons who are putting their lives on the line. How do you feel about one of the biggest names in the sport saying, I'm not going to fight my own countrymen? You know what I'm saying? Honorable. Yes. Have we heard it before? No. Should it be criticized? Now, that's up to debate. So we're going to get into this reaction video. We're going to see what Benavidez Sr. had to say to this. Obviously, you guys see the title. He did not have nice words. He did not have any type of support toward it, which we're actually seeing a lot from. I did a reaction video to Zerto Ramirez responding to that. So not too many people are in support. There is one person that is in support that I have seen as a fighter. I may do a reaction video to it. I may not. Andy Ruiz did say he understands. Did says he loves it. But that's damn hypocritical because your last fight was against Chris Arreola and you really wanted that fight because you was 2 Mexicans up in the ring. And I'm not going to do that. Respect to the people. Respect to the people. But I'm just like, anyways. So let's get into this reaction video, man. Before I get into it, man, make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Road to 5K. You already know what it is. Comment on the motherfucker. Notification gang. All that good stuff. But let's go ahead and get into this. Let's see what Benavidez Sr. had to say in response to Canelo saying, he don't want to fight no more Mexicans when it comes to his career. Is it just a beautiful showing of all my countrymen? I love them and I want to be in the togetherness with them and show our unity, or is he just ducking? Is he just a duck? I don't know. Let's get it.
Well, man, todo bien, todo chingón, listo. Para otra vez para lucir espectacular, tú sabes, para poder seguir avanzando, hay que seguir, no nomás ganar, hay que lucir espectacular para subir en los rankings, ¿no?
They changed you guys' opponent last minute.
Sí, parece, sabes que ayer me hablaron, parece que nos cambiaron.
What's up, man?
Ahora vamos con alguien que tiene 14 con 3 derrotas, una perdida, no, la mera verdad no sé quién es, pero tiene un buen récord, pega muy duro, pero en este momento nada importa, venimos listos, estamos listos para lo que si quieres llegar para un campeonato mundial, tienes que pelear a quien sea, ¿no? Yo creo que estamos listos, ¿no?
Jose, in English, I gotta ask some questions in English.
Okay,
what did you make of Canelo saying that?
My bad, y'all. Y'all was like, man, why you keep messing with stuff? I thought he was gonna do the whole entire interview in Spanish. I'm like, why is it my subtitles popping up so I know what he's saying? I don't speak Spanish, y'all, but okay, now we're gonna get the English part. So let's let it rock. Let's go.
He doesn't want to fight any Mexican fighters. If Zurdo beats Bivol, he said he's not interested in the fight because they both represent Mexico. The only way he'll fight the Bivol rematch is if Bivol wins, but he doesn't want to really step into the ring with Mexicans. What do you think about that?
You got to understand the reason he doesn't want to fight any Mexicans because, he lost to Bivol. He didn't really lose. Now, losing to a Mexican, that would take all his legacy away, That's in his mind. That's what he thinks. So that's why he doesn't want to face a Mexican fighter because he's not going to look look good against the Mexicans, you know. So that's my opinion.
So where does David fall in line with that? I know he's half Mexican.
He would not fight, especially David. There's no fucking way he's gonna fight David. Si tiene huevos, hay que hacer la pelea. Aquí no importa si eres mexicano,
I don't
moreno,
speak Spanish, but
chino,
nigga,
lo
you
que
said
sea. Aquí
huevos,
los
so you
campeones pelean con los
definitely
peleadores
said
que la
that
gente
nigga don't got the
quiere
balls to fight
Throughout history,
Benavidez.
there's been
I don't
a
speak.
lot of
I
great
know
fights
huevos.
between Mexicans. Like off the top of my head, Morales versus Barrera. With Canelo not willing to fight a Mexican, do you think he's kind of taking, keeping something from the fans?
Fucking, he's scary. That's what he is. He's fucking scared. That's the real reality in boxing.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Hey, Benavidez Senior. Look, I love, like, you got Angel Garcia and the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying, Kenny Porter. Like, I love the dad combos. You know what I'm saying. You got Boots in his pops. I love the dad son combos, man. When it comes to boxing, it's a beautiful thing. It's coming from a nigga, man. Like, I love my pops. RP to my pops. Rest in peace. Love that nigga. It's a beautiful thing. A lot of people don't really get to have a bond like that when it comes to their pops, man. Especially when it comes to from the community I have, like the community I come from. Like, having a bond with your pops, the way I see this shit is crazy. Like, much respect to Demetrius Andrade and his pops. Like, I love seeing that shit. That shit is fire because it's such a rarity, man, for a young man to have such a close relationship with their pops. Because, when it comes to our generation, our age, you feel me, around the David Benavidez age, around the Demetrius Andrade age, like, you know what I'm saying, having this emotional connection with your son, that wasn't really popular in my personal opinion. Like, it was about work, taking care of shit. So when I see shit like this, man, I love it. So, and I love how candidly he's speaking. I love the things he's saying, because I don't think he's dissing Canelo, not even in the slightest. I think he's being absolutely realistic in everything he's saying. Like, I never even looked at it from this perspective, but he's basically saying Canelo right now is the greatest Mexican fighter right now, challenging with Julio Cesar Chavez, right? How would it look for him to fight a guy like Zero Ramirez and lose? Everything goes away. Like, he can lose against a Bivol because he's like, I went up to light heavyweight, I fought Bivol, I lost. All his Mexican countrymen behind him are going to be like, no, we really want you to still win. But if he went in there against Zerto Ramirez, it's a fan base that will be split. And if Canelo loses, his fan base will move over to Zerto Ramirez, or his fan base will move over to David Benavidez, because they're like, well, now I can still get behind my fellow countrymen, even though the greatest ever, in my opinion, to ever do it, Canelo, he lost to Benavidez. I can't be too upset because another Mexican still won, and I can move my. So he understands the detriment that will happen when it, as far as Canelo and his team understands. Like, I will lose so much more fighting a guy like David Benavidez or Ramirez, not because maybe they're the best fighter out there for me to fight in the hardest challenge, but because if I lose to them, I'm splitting my fan base in half, because this idea of me being the greatest Mexican boxing fighter next to Julio Cesar Chavez can kind of go out the window, because now I basically passed the torch to this guy. So a very realistic take. I'm gonna wind this back a little bit. Absolutely, beautiful boxing knowledge.
Top of my head, Morales versus Barrera. A lot of great. Throughout history, there's been a lot of great fights between Mexicans. Like off the top of my head, Morales versus Barrera. With Canelo not willing to fight a Mexican, do you think he's kind of taking, keeping something from the fans?
Fucking, he's scared. That's what he is. He's fucking scared. That's the real reality in boxing. He's scared. That's why he doesn't want to fight good fighters, fighters that are dangerous, fighters that are going to bring us a good show. He's only trying to beat guys that he knows that he's going to beat. Fucking Mexicans come and give it everything. They leave their heart inside the ring, and he don't want to face those fighters.
And speaking of that, with Bivol and Zurdo fighting, your son could easily move up. That'll probably be a big fight for him, the winner. But what do you think of that matchup? You know them very well. David has a lot of rounds with them, sparring and training camps. They know each other very well, all three fighters.
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for these guys. These guys are great champions, good warriors. It's going to be a good fight. Really, actually, both of them have a lot of experience. But you know what? If we were to fight 175, we'll fight anybody. Fruto Ramirez or Bivol. That's a fight that people want to see. Why not? We're not here like Canelo running from because of the nationality or whatever. We're fighters. We're here to show our best. We are here to show that what we're made of, and we'll fucking fight anybody.
Yeah, and you know them very well. What do you think of the matchup stylistically? They know each other.
No, both of them are very dangerous. It's going to be a good fight, man. We'll see the day of the fight. I don't know who am I picking, because we fought both of them.
I love that. I don't know why I'm loving this segment so much, but Jesus Christ, such amazing responses when it comes to the questions. Obviously, Zito Ramirez is not a sparring partner, but someone who sparred a lot with Ramirez. Excuse me, a lot with Benavidez, David Benavidez. And also Bivol is someone who spars a lot with Benavidez. So he's like, these are two sparring partners we bring in a lot to help David Benavidez get ready for fights. I'm not going to disrespect either one of them because I want them to keep coming. it's yeah, business, but it's also like, come on now.
Of them are great friends, you know. I mean, I
See,
think that they
he
are
just
friends.
both
You
of them
know,
are great
but
friends. I knew it. Yeah.
If we were to fight them, we'll fight them. But I think it's going to be a good fight. I don't know who's
Very
going to win
respectful
because
of it.
they're different. They got different styles. Whoever shows up that
When it's
day of the
respectful
fight
like this,
is
when
going to become
when
victorious.
it's not
And where
this,
does David go from here, man? With the Canelo fight potentially not being possible at the moment, and Bebo and Surdo busy. Where does David go from here?
We're not worried. David's only 25 years old.
yeah, I
You know,
know he's so fucking young. David don't give a
we're active. We're trying to fight.
David could sit for 2 years and he'll be good. Anyways, great interview. Salute to you, Benavidez Senior. Love hearing you talk. Boxing knowledge is out of this motherfucking world. How do you guys feel about what you guys just saw? Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, show some love. Goddamn, notification gang. Y'all see how much I love this shit. I love that. Keep supporting so I can keep loving it. You feel me? Look, on the Arsenal Sneaker side, gang. I'll be back with one more boxing, man. Stay blessed, not stressed. Y'all already know what it is. Come back with another video. But y'all